In this video, we're gonna learn how to protect the ball by using a 360 turn. A lot of times, if you have experience where you're trying to make a pass, you run into the player, you're dribbling under pressure, run into the player, then this might be the perfect technique for you to learn today. So in general, when you're in trouble in your life, you call 911. Well, in soccer, we're gonna call 360. So what does that mean? We are going to do a 360 turn with our outside. So if the orange cone is my pressure, then as the pressure comes, I will be using my outside to peel off the pressure and get out. So here we go again. Very simple. Approach, outside, protect, and turn, and then get out. So that's the 360 turn. Now the important thing here is going to be your first contact on the ball. As you're approaching towards the defender, you have to make sure that your outside comes in front of the ball as you're reaching. In this case, it's not always the right answer, it's not always the solution, but what we are looking to do is actually to hook the ball, which means my plant foot does not have to be ahead of the ball and then take a touch. So what you want to get used to is you push the ball forward, plant foot behind, reach and hook. So you can notice my foot is already in front of the ball, and then my plant foot can come in here to protect myself for the ball, right? So the orange cone represents the defender or the pressure, so I can place my body in between the defender and the ball. Then I can use my outside, in this case my right foot, to peel off the defender. So all in all, it'll look like, so push, hook, step and turn. Now one thing that you need to practice is to make sure that your touches after the hook is quite small. Make sure that touch is not too big, which means there, keep it tight. You can notice how my touches are relatively small, and that's gonna help us to get out of the turn much faster than taking big touches. And technically, we can do the same with our inside. So you push inside, you go again, plant foot behind, then you come here, get your body in between, and then you can keep on turning. You dribble, push, inside hook, and you turn 360. So fundamentally, why is this so effective? It's effective because on the first touch of the inside or the outside, when I place my foot in between the pressure and the ball, my next step can be to place myself in between the ball and the player. This always works because no matter what size you are, whether you're slow, tall, big, skinny, fat, whatever it might be, as long as you place your body in between the ball and the defender, you are always going to protect that ball. I have just shown you the skill using one cone. Let us try and practice using 4 cones in many different directions. Let's get going. So the first exercise we are going to do, I've got 2 poles on my right side, which are the yellows, 2 poles on the left side, which are the oranges. What we are going to do is, before the yellow poles, I'm going to use my right foot outside to protect and do a 360, keeping my body in between the ball and the player. And on the left side, I will be doing the same thing, using my left outside, keeping my body between the pressure and the ball. So here we go. So the important thing here is going to be, when you're turning, try and get low, so that way your turns are sharp, quick, and in time. Try and use your first touch with the outside to almost hook and pause the ball, so that way we can keep our touches tight and fast. Whoa. Notice my low center of gravity, so that way I can keep my turns fast, and also how I maintain that center of gravity as I complete my turn. Do not come up too tall. The lower, the better this is going to be in order for you to protect the ball. Get low and hook, and get low, push, pause, and then turn, push, hook, and turn. When you're practicing this, work on getting your arm out. If you're protecting the ball with your right foot outside, keep your left arm out, so that way you can feel the pressure or keep that separation, distance away from the pressure. If you're going with the left foot, go with the right arm. So on the right side, right foot outside, left outside. So we push, protect, get low, push, protect the ball, protect the ball. Okay, but here's the thing. As I'm protecting the ball with my right foot outside, and as I'm turning, sometimes the defender can read it, try and get clever. So as I'm turning this way, instead of following me to my left, she or he will come around this way, so that way the ball can be exposed in favor of the defender. Well, then what do we do? As I'm making the first contact to draw the turn, with my vision, right? If I start to see the player creeping in this way, I simply draw my foot. But notice my plant foot being far away from the ball. And this is going to help me to drop my shoulder and my knee, which will shift my balance, right? And then that's going to create the gap between the ball and the foot for my left foot to come in for the outside, which is a change of direction. So all in all, take a look at this. If I were to just attack the pole there, protect the ball, if I see this player coming, drop and turn the other way. So notice now it's not necessarily a 360, it's more of 180 and 180. And we can do the same thing using both ends or both sides. So let's give that a go. Protect the ball with your right foot, drop and change to your left. Come around the cone. Protect the ball with your left, drop, come around with your right. Protect the ball with your right foot, drop and change direction. Again, hook, drop and turn again. And this will always work nicely because it's not just one time that you can do. You can throw it multiple times depending on how many times the defender will follow you. And the movement itself works really well because, again, conceptually and fundamentally, as long as your body is in between the pressure and the ball is yours. And it's the same thing, I'm getting sidetracked here, it's the same thing if the ball is bouncing as well. As long as your body is in between the ball and the pressure, this ball is safe. And that's what we're trying to take advantage of. So maybe we can go twice, so let's give that a go. So you hook, drop and turn, protect, drop and turn. Hook, protect, drop and turn. Hook, protect, drop and get out. So you hook, drop and turn, protect, drop and turn. Hook, protect, drop and turn. Hook, protect, drop and get out. So when I was just demonstrating, the ball tend to come to a stop, but in the game, as you feel the pressure, you can keep the ball moving, there, drop, maybe another, and turn. But the concept itself stays the same, where your body's always in between. Depending on what you see, it's a problem solving. Is he coming here? Turn. Is he coming here? Turn. There and turn, right? Conceptually, it stays the same. So let's practice one more time before you take it and practice on your own. Another way to make this extra spicy, make a big motion, almost as if you're shooting, passing, big passes, right? Big motion, and then come to a hook. Keep your plant foot behind. Hook with one foot, drop and turn with the other. So this is one simple way to protect the ball and give yourself more chances to be successful. Think about it, when you're under pressure, as long as you don't panic and keep the ball tight by using these 360 turns, you can always give yourself a chance to be successful, whether that is spin out and dribble and then pass, or continue dribbling or shooting, more passing. You can make a better soccer decision as long as you can continue to protect the ball. So practice this, give yourself a chance.